If you're still interviewing like it's 2015, asking the same old questions, relying on gut feeling, you're not just behind, you're bleeding time, money, and team trust. Because here's the truth. The most dangerous hire isn't the obviously bad one. It's the one who looked great on paper, nailed the interview, then quietly missed every mark once they joined. 2025 hiring demands more. Why interviews fail, even when you think they went well. The problem? Most interviews are set up to reward performance, not potential. We're interviewing for likability, for polish, for practice sound bites. Meanwhile, what actually matters? Adaptability, coachability, decision-making under pressure. Rarely gets surfaced unless you ask the right questions and know how to interpret the answers. That's why more hiring managers are asking, tell me about a challenge that forced you to adapt fast. How do you typically respond to critical feedback? What kind of work environment brings out your best? Good questions are just the start. How you evaluate answers is everything. Strong candidates don't always give perfect answers, but they give real ones. Here's how you spot the difference. Rehearsed answers sound polished but vague. I'm a great team player, I just do what needs to be done. Reflective answers show depth. I missed a deadline once because I underestimated stakeholder input. Now I build that into my timelines. Here's how. You want stories. You want stakes. You want to hear how they think. Ask follow-ups like, what was the hardest part about that? What would you do differently now? This isn't just about what they did, it's about who they became in the process. Add behavioral data equals game changer. Here's where it gets powerful. Even with great questions, evaluation can still be subjective. That's why we pair our interviews with behavioral data from tools like OAD. It shows you how a candidate makes decisions, handles stress, and fits with your team's dynamic. So if a candidate says they're great at juggling priorities, but their behavioral profile shows they struggle with sequencing under pressure, now you know what to ask next. That's not guesswork, that's clarity. Great hiring isn't luck, it's structure. If you're ready to upgrade your interview process, to cut through the polish and find the real fit, try oad.ai for free. We'll walk you through how top teams are using data plus insight to make smarter, faster, stronger hiring decisions.